I'm Mike Bowers. I'm talking pictures this morning with cartoonist for crikey.com.au, first dog on the moon, really known as Andrew Moulton. Welcome to the program.
Thank you, Mike. It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, they say, Andrew, that a week is a long time in politics, but Tuesday afternoons seem to be the longest time of all.
You've got to love him because he didn't leave any space.
No.
For anybody to punch any holes in anything he said. He covered all the bases.
No, everyone was just so overjoyed when he finally came out with
exactly, yes.
Bob Catter, he's had a hell of a run, I think.
He's arrived. He's finally arrived.
He's there. These photos were fantastic. He does love an audience, and he plays to an audience, and you know, he's very theatrical, Bob.
He is, and as far as he's concerned, this is the natural state of things. This is the way it should have been all along. Yeah. It finally is, and this one...
Finally, you chaps have come around to our way of thinking.
And this is what I think of Barnaby Joyce.
This is just one of the best pictures, I think, of the week, with the three amigos having lunch down at Aussie's Cafe in Canberra, and it's the background here. The devil's there.
Yes, there he is. Is he listening in, or it just happens to be there?
I don't know. I think he's drinking a cup of blood.
And we've got Bob here thinking, why didn't I order the steak sandwich? Or maybe, there's salad in here, perhaps.
This picture, it's sort of, you know... Can you walk the same direction, Bob? Like, no wonder it took 17 days.
Exactly.
Right?
They're all standing around outside. If they were actually talking about it, it might have not taken so long.
This Mark Knight, the rather lovely Mark Knight, he's Julia, I think, on the tightrope stretched between the lodge and the top of Parliament House with the balance of power.
Isn't that beautiful? And my question is, what's that actually tied to? Does it go down Anzac Parade to the War Memorial? But no, I think that captures the tension beautifully. All
I can say is, Andrew, I want to be in afternoon conference at the NT News when they come up with a front page like this, you know?
We all want to work for the NT News now. What can you say?
You do it once, you do it right, you do it with fibre. Tony, independence, ALP brand government. And, of course, they didn't miss out having a crocodile in there.
No, he should have actually probably decided it anyway.
Yeah.
But Rob and Tony took the 2-week challenge and found fibre is best, of course.
And now the other side, they're sort of, you know, they're coming out fighting. They're going to, you know, they're not just going to take this line down.
Yeah, well, there was that whole, the new, softer, brighter, cleaner, what was it, 100% wool Tony or whatever he said he was going to be before. It's like, forget it. Yeah. Whatever you might think of either side of politics, you do have to appreciate that. I mean, they're crushed. You know, I want to grab his lip.
Yeah, just... Come on, Tony.
A bit of the Mr. Beans, but you do have to feel for them, because really, whatever you might think, they've worked incredibly hard, and there they are. It was so close, you could almost taste it.
Yeah, Mr. Lunik has drawn the end of part one with the budgie escaping on the sand.
Yes. No, it doesn't need to be smuggled anymore.
No,
although I'm not sure what they're going to do. What do you have in your budgie smugglers once you're not smuggling the budgie?
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know.
But that's a beautiful ocean.
And I thought this was possibly the cartoon of the week. From the wonderful mind of David Rowe, and they're off with Julia Gillard, the racehorse, and she's fairly heavily laden down here with the two independents and Wayne Swan, and going, here, pop these on with miners' mineral resources rent tax. And the Nats here sort of, you know, and just the foom and pop.
Of course that's the noise it would make.
It is.
you got
national.
You got that on your head.
Firing poo.
Yes.
Well, Andrew, it has been a great pleasure having you on, and I'll let you do the sign-off.
Thank you.
Back to you, Barry.